Hi, I'm Robert Tysonhauser, and I'm here to talk to you about Paris real estate, Immobilier Paris. Actually, today we're not quite in Paris, we're right on the edge of Paris. I've got a beautiful house to show you I'm really excited about. But first off, so let's talk about the area. Près Saint Gervais is up and coming. A few years ago, you had Montreuil, which was, you know, the place to move for all the bobos, the hipsters, the young families. And now this wave is moving into Le Près Saint Gervais. And to be quite honest, I'd never been here before. I'd heard of it. You know, as a lot of Parisians, we get a little bit snobby. And when I came out here, I was absolutely enchanted. This is a lovely area on the edge of Paris. If you, in a 10-minute walk, you're at the Porte de Pantin. Even past the Porte de Pantin, you're in Paris. You're in Pantin. You've got excellent public transportation here. You've got buses and subways and such that take you to the center with maximum half an hour. But I mean the center of Paris, Opera, Palais Royale, these areas here. Now let's talk a little about the house. It's right behind me here. It's a lovely property. It's a broad-faced 1930s property with a lot of potential. Now it is move-in ready, but if you want to make any modifications to it, there's a lot of possibilities there. Right here, for example, you've got a nice roof, but they've already got authorization. The current owners have already gotten authorization from the City Hall to put a terrace up here. And he also said it'd be very easy, and it's easier here to get these kind of authorizations than in Paris, to add a full floor onto this house and a terrace. So again, there's lots of possibilities for this house. You could do a lot with it, or you could move into it as is. I'm going to show it to you in a minute, and you can tell me you can decide what you think. But it's a lovely place. 4 large rooms spread out over 118 square livable meters, with a total square meter of 176 square meters. That's including garage, a little bit of basement space, and then you've also got the kind of attic area that they've recuperated partly that is sometimes counted, sometimes not. So there's a lot of possibilities for this place. Près Saint Gervais, again, excellent schools, excellent public transportation, very close to Paris. You feel like you're living in a village, but you're right on the edge of Paris. And so you've got kind of the best of both worlds, actually. Come with me and we can take a little tour of the place. It's lovely. You've got dark blonde brick, as you can see. And I looked closer earlier, and each brick has the initials of the brick mason, which is, you know, a little historical note there. Oh, we don't want to get run over. All right, so let's go in and take a look at this lovely house. I'm really excited to show it to you. It's a really good price at 840,000 euros, which is, you know, you can't get that in Paris. In Paris, you're going to pay 3 times that if you can find this type of house. And here, you're right, you're practically in Paris. It's a really good investment, a really good place to raise your family. Now let's go take a look. Okay, as promised, I'm going to show you the interior of this lovely 1930s townhouse in Le Près Saint Gervais. As soon as you walk through the front door, you've got this lovely foyer area. Now this foyer area is kind of the heart of the house. It welcomes the guest or the owner. You have a guest toilet here, which is quite handy. And then you've got this main stairwell that goes up to the second floor, depending on if you're French or American. It's the first floor in France, and the stairwell takes you up to the main living area. The current owners have opted to keep the 2 rooms on the ground floor as bedrooms. We have their main master bedroom here and another kind of, they're using it currently as a large bathroom dressing area, sports room, because it's just a couple living here now. So there's still room to grow if you have a young family. So I'm going to show you those rooms now, and you can give me any feedback that you'd like. The first thing you see is a double closet. Now there's one on each side here, so what's kind of nice for that is either you can use them for guests, as a guest closet for coats and shoes or when you first walk in from the cold in the winter, or you can use these closets as closets for the 2 rooms. So come on in. All right, what's the first impression I get when I come into this room? Well, the ceiling height's about 320. So the first thing that strikes me is volume. There's a nice volume to all 4 of these rooms, actually. Even the ground floor rooms, you'll see upstairs it's even more remarkable. But here you have a nice volume, you have light, you have 2 lovely windows giving you ample natural light, and it is a raised ground floor, so the room still remains quite private. So that's this room. Now we're going to go take a look at the next one. I don't know if you notice I'm wearing blue shoes today, but we're just coming out of COVID, so the owners have asked us to wear these shoe protections for germs and that kind of thing. So come on into the next room. Once again, the other closet, you can use it for this room or for a guest closet. And again, volume, light, it even echoes a little bit in here. The owner has opted for a very large bathroom. This room is used for working out, for storing clothes, it's just a couple by themselves, so it's almost an extra room for them. This door leads out into the garage area. So if you opted, again, there's lots of possibilities if you want to put the kitchen and living room down here or whatever you want to do. So that goes out to the garage and the basement area. You've got a large jacuzzi here, which you can use or not. Have it taken out, shower. It's just quite lovely, these rooms down here. So that's about all I have to say. They're very nice, ample, large rooms, and you can do whatever you want with them. Use them as they are. The house is move-in ready. And now I'm going to take you guys back upstairs whenever you're finished looking in there. Okay, as promised, I'm going to show you the upstairs. Now, if you thought the volumes downstairs were nice, you're going to be very surprised at how much better they are upstairs. I just want to note that this is the original staircase from the house. It's a 1930s staircase. It's very simple in wood, but it's lovely and it's authentic and it's from the place. And come on up and I'll show you around. And so here we are up on the main living area of the house. Now, if you thought that there was space and light and volume downstairs, boy, here you get a much better effect on those two elements. They've taken out part of the attic area and created a really nice loft living space. It just soars up to the high, lots of natural light, lots of space and volume, and this is just a lovely living area with the living area that flows into the open American kitchen. You've got 2 windows here, a third one in the kitchen. Go ahead and take a look in the kitchen. Now again, with this house, as you can see, it's move-in ready. You can move in and be quite comfortable. If you want to make any changes to it, there's lots of possibilities. You've got these heavy mezzanine areas. Up here on this mezzanine, they've created a guest bedroom, and you've got 2 lovely skylights here, which they don't have on this side. On the other side, if you want to add skylights, if you want to add a floor, add a terrace, there's so many possibilities. Follow me, and we'll take you right into the study work area. So this is all the owner's main work area. You've got this little room here. It's an unfinished shower. You could finish it up. Again, keeping in mind there's points of water everywhere, so you can put kitchens, bathrooms, whatever you do. So there's really no problem for the person that wants to change anything here, or leave it as is. This is a guest bathroom. Again, the living room. Kitchen area works into this lovely study area where again you've got volume, much more volume than downstairs because they've opened it up, taken over the attic area to give more volume, and there's not even any skylights here, so it gives a more intimate feel. If you want to add skylights, you can have more light. We've got 2 wonderful windows here. You'll notice that the windows were open in both rooms, and it's quite quiet. It's quite calm. It's a lovely family home. So if you're interested in the house, please give me a call. Let me know. We're in Près Saint Gervais, right on the edge of Paris. In 2024, they plan on enlarging Paris, the Paris metropolitan area, to include this area. So now's a really good time to invest. Our price point is 840,000 euros. It's move-in ready. If you want to do work right away, you can. If you want to come in and live here for a while and then make some changes, you can. And it's a really good capital gains investment compared to, obviously, Paris. A good capital gains in Paris, even compared to Montreuil, which has already had its kind of peak, which is right next door, and that was quite about 5-10 years ago. So Le Près Saint Gervais, you'll have a really nice capital gains point. It's going to become part of Paris proper in 2024. An excellent investment, an excellent family home, a really nice place to live. I might also mention too that there's 2 houses over on the corner that are also for sale attached to this house. If you want even bigger and better. But as it is, you're getting a really good price for a family home right on the edge of Paris in a lovely village-like atmosphere. So give me a ring. You have my telephone number and email at the end of this video. And you can also look me up on TYCENHAUSER, Tyson Hauser. That's my Instagram, where I have a lot of lovely photos of Paris and intimate little corners of Paris. And I will have some photos of Le Près Saint Gervais. And I look forward to hearing from you soon so I can show you this place.